What's up everyone? In this video today I'm going to share my number one shooting tip with you. Welcome to 2019, New Year. I hope you guys had a great 2018. Happy New Year. Hope you have a blessed one this year. My number one shooting tip, let's talk a little bit about the context going into this before I actually give it. So as many of you know, I switched from left-handed to right-handed due to a rotator cuff injury in my right shoulder that prevents me from shooting left-handed because I can't hold the gun out here for extended periods of time like you need to in order to shoot at the ATA level. So I switched to right-handed. I actually shot my very first tournament back in September, and that day I shot the singles event only. Now going into this tournament, I haven't shot a tournament in a little bit over 2 years, and I haven't practiced in about 1.5 months. So I go out there that day and I was going to shoot a practice round. The practice round went good, so I'm like, alright, I'll go ahead and I'll shoot the singles event. So I go out there, I broke a 99 and I won the event due to a reverse score. So I won the event, and it wasn't because I had practiced a lot or because I'm a naturally talented shooter or anything like that. I'm not naturally talented. Actually, my very first trap shooting event ever that I ever tried it, I broke 1 out of 25, so I'm not a naturally talented shooter. The reason that I broke the 99 was because I was able to execute the fundamentals that day. So this is where my number one shooting tip is going to come from, is that if you execute the fundamentals, it's really amazing the scores that you can break, even if you haven't practiced a ton or you're kind of out of your realm of comfortability a little bit, or you're not the most naturally talented guy. If you execute those fundamentals, you can break some pretty good scores. And so that's what I'm talking about, is really just simplifying the game. This is my number one tip. So this takes the form of whenever you go out to practice, focus on those fundamental things. Focus on keeping your head on the gun. Focus on following through. Focus on specific instances that you can get better. So maybe post 4 and 5 in doubles, that second target's giving you fixed. Go out there, figure that out, get that fixed, and make that your strength. So you know whenever you go to 4 and 5, you're going to break most, if not all, of those targets every single time you go over there. Really work on that so you can know mentally, hey, this is a strength of mine. So for me, it also happens that I know my weaknesses, so I really think this is key. So for example, whenever I shot that tournament, I knew that if I missed a target, it was going to be because of 3 things. It was going to be because I either picked my head up off the gun, I made a bad move, or I shot too fast. So I did do one of those things when I missed. I made a bad move, and it was a pretty bad move actually. But it caused me to miss the target. Otherwise, you know, who knows, maybe I break every one of them. But that day I made that mistake, and the other 99 were really solidly, fundamentally executed targets. But I made that one mistake that cost me, and it may not cost you at a smaller tournament, but it does cost you at the bigger ones in terms of where you stand at the event. But I mean, in all honesty, if you get out for 99 anyway, you know, you're going to be pretty happy with that. 90, 98, 99, hundreds, all those scores. So focus on fundamentally executing whenever you're out at practice, and that's really going to help you progress as a shooter, is really just locking in and making the game simplified and having fun while you're out there, guys. Don't forget about that. You know, enjoy the game, enjoy the sport. Yeah, you know, it's cool to win, but it's an awesome thing to just enjoy the process and just enjoy shooting and enjoy that whole realm of it, from just, you know, going out there with the practice trap and just working on things in your singles game, your caps game, and your doubles game. So this is my number one tip. Keep it simplified. Focus on the fundamental things. Focus on the things that you know you need to do, like following through, keeping your head on the gun. Get those things as automatic as you can, and have fun while you're out there doing it. If you do those 3 things, I think that you're really going to go a long ways, and you're going to see your scores consistently rise. That's the thing, is anybody can break a really good score once, but can you do it consistently? That's really the mark of a great shooter. And what you're going to see is, if you start to do these things, simplifying the game, focusing on the fundamentals, and just going out there relaxing and having a good time, and focusing on the things you know you need to, and letting the scores handle themselves. If you do those things, you're going to see your scores consistently start to go up, and they're going to go up and up and up and up to where you're eventually breaking those high 90 scores most of the time. And obviously we're all going to have a bad day, but if you're fundamentally sound, your bad days are still going to be pretty good. So we got some exciting things coming up for the channel for 2019. Thank you guys for all the support in 2018. We're almost at 550 subscribers. Who knows, maybe by the time this video comes out we may be there. So thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it. We're gonna have a fun 2019. Looking forward to shooting. Maybe I can take you guys to a tournament or two. We'll see about that. So I'm gonna let you know some of my plans for the channel in an upcoming video. Hope you guys have a happy new year. Have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next video.